What's going on today, Taranis lovers? It's been a while since I've made a video, so I need to sit down and make one here. And this one's going to be, this video is going to be on how to use your Taranis for your flight simulator on your computer, your laptop, or your desktop, or whatever you might have here. So, first thing we want to do is we want to make sure the Taranis is turned on, which it is right now. We want to go into our model selection. Let's just exit out of here. We'll push menu one time. And we go into our model selection, and we want to make a new model, and we're just going to name it Sim. That is all you will do. You will not do anything to the Taranis itself to calibrate the sticks or anything like that. You will do all that calibration on your flight simulator. So right now I'm going to open up Heli X. We'll give that a minute here to open up, and we'll keep going through this. So we'll go back to it one more time. Turn it on. Make a new model. Name it Sim. Plug it in to your Taranis and plug it into your laptop, and make sure you always do this before you bring your flight simulator up, because if you don't, if you bring your flight simulator up and then try to turn this on, it won't work right. So give this a few seconds for this to pop that flight simulator up, and then I'm going to go in here and show you how to calibrate the sticks on the flight simulator so you can fly your helicopter, your airplane, your quad, your Mini, whatever the case may be. Now I have Heli X here, and it does have a DJI 550 on it. It's got a Phantom on it. It's got a couple Minis on it. It's got a bunch of helicopters, some T-Rexes, some Goblins. It's a real nice flight simulator here. I think it's about $70, $75 to buy it. And you buy it offline and download it. So right now we'll just wait for it to go through its thing here. And so just one more time, we'll just touch base on this. Turn it on. Make your flight sim, make your new model, call it Sim, and make sure it's all plugged in. Give it a second here for it to pop up. I'm sorry about that. But you have to make sure that that this is on, that the radio is on before you turn on your flight simulator. Sorry. Okay, there it's starting to come up. Okay. Okay. All right, we got it, and we already crashed it because I'm with one hand. Sorry it took so long on that. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to come in here to, usually you're going to have either it's going to say settings or configuration. Find where it says configuration and hit your controller. And that's going to bring up a box here. And we're going to go to sticks here, and we're going to calibrate these sticks. So make sure that you follow the directions on each one of these boxes and do exactly what it says before you hit next. Okay, it says please follow these instructions carefully. Make sure that all sticks are in their center position. So we're going to come back and we're going to center all the sticks to make sure. Now there's a couple different ways you can do this. You can use this screen, and that tells you right here by this that they are actually centered, or you can use the white lines, in which they're all good. Okay, so we know they're all centered. We're going to hit next on that. Okay, it says please follow these instructions carefully. Move all sticks to their maximum and minimum positions. So we're going to take it the way I do it. Some people just go up and down and left and right. I just pull it down, and I just go completely around a couple times. And that gives me my minimum and maximum all the way around on both sticks. Okay, and we're going to center them again because that's what it's going to ask for next. Okay, since we did that, we moved them all, and we're going to hit next. Okay, make sure that all the sticks are in their center position, and we're going to hit next. Okay, please read the following instructions carefully. Give maximum pitch, collective pitch. Now, collective pitch on it. All right, now I got a helicopter in here. So that would be your throttle. You want to move your throttle. It says move it to the maximum, and then bring it back to the center. And that's pretty much all there was to that. Let's get it right back in here. There we go. Then we're going to hit next. Please follow these instructions carefully. Give maximum roll to the right and move the stick back to the center. Okay, that would be your aileron. So we're going to move that all the way to the right and then back and let it just pop back in there. And we're going to hit next. Please give forward pitch. That's going to be your elevator, and that's going to be this one right here, all the way forward and back. Now you can see when we're done with this that they're turning light green instead of dark green. See that? Now it says move the rudder switch maximum to the left. So we're going to move the rudder all the way to the left. Let it go back, and then hit next. And as you can see, finish success. I mean, it's done. It got it all done. So now we can just say OK to that, and the flight simulator should be ready to rock and roll. You should be able to fly. I can fly it with one hand. I can get it off the ground. Let me just give it a little up stick, and we can give it a little rudder. Right now I got it set up a little low here, but I can't give it any roll or any forward pitch. I can just give it throttle and rudder. But as you can see, it's working just fine. It's really nice to have your Taranis flying your whatever you're going to be flying. It's much nicer than buying one of those cheap little $15 controllers that you get from one of the hobby stores to run one of these. It's much nicer to have your Taranis. You can set up your switches for your throttle. I mean your idle up switches for your helicopters and stuff. You don't need that for a quad or an airplane or anything. But this is a nice flight simulator. The person that asked me this question on how to set this up, you have the Real Flight 7.5. I have flown with that. That's a great flight simulator. It's very similar to setting this one up right here, so that's why I use this one. I don't have Real Flight. I'd love to have Real Flight, but I don't have it. A friend of mine does in my RC club, and we fly on his all the time when we're down there at our field flying, because we have power and we have generators to run the TV and the computers. So we're practicing on that all the time when we're not flying our real stuff. So that's pretty much basically how easy this was to set up. As you can see, not hard at all. I should have done a video on this a long time ago. I've been flying with my Taranis actually probably since the first day I've got it. I hooked it up to a sim. I hope this helps you out. I hope this gets you down the road, and so you can definitely use your real flight, your real transmitter on your flight simulator. Get your stick movement down, flying inverted and all that. It's really great. It's much more fun than, like I said before, having that cheap little transmitter that you buy when you buy one of these flight simulators. So it does give you the chance to use your real one, and it does work. It works great. So I hope that helps you out, guys. There you go.